Okay, hey guys, so today I wanted to do my post-holiday purge video. I did another video in regards to 40 bags in 40 days. I don't necessarily have 40 bags in 40 days to get rid of, but I thought I'd do this video for people who are feeling overwhelmed after Christmas and all the influx of things that you get after Christmas time. So what I did actually before Christmas is I went through and I purged a lot of things, so that way when Christmas came around and there was new things coming in, I would have a spot for them. Well, after Christmas, I was finding that like my daughter's drawers were getting a little tight and that some things kind of needed to go, and so we kind of went through again and did a post-holiday purge. So the first thing you see in front of here are 3 t-shirts, and it was kind of funny because we have this little space in my daughter's drawer for t-shirts, and we fold them up in this fashion and we actually set them in like this, right? Like we set them in that way. And she was really funny about this shirt right here. Her grandparents are Walmart shareholders. It's like the most ugliest shirt I've ever seen. But she was insistent on keeping it because she says she wears it as jammies. Well, I came back with, you have plenty of jammies, and I never see you wear t-shirts for jammies anyways. So I had like 6 pulled out, and I told her that she could keep 3 of the 6. So sometimes you have to bargain with your children or even yourself and say, okay, I have too many of these, I can keep, you know, X amount, but I only have enough room for this amount. So when you're doing things like this, just, you know, bargain with yourself or your children and, you know, make it work. Okay, so she got a lot of new shirts and sweaters. Before Christmas, we did kind of a really big purge of her closet anyways, but she did find this one shirt that she wore last summer, and she's like, I don't think I'm ever gonna wear this again. So that was easy to get rid of. Okay, this pink and white thing right here that you see is it's one of those wraparound towels. She got one of those for Christmas, so we used the 1 in, 1 out rule. She got a new wraparound towel, we got rid of the old one. So, and this is all going to Goodwill and whatnot. So she also got quite a few pairs of boots. Yeah, she actually got a lot of shoes, but she was able to go in her closet and say that she did not want these boots anymore. She never wears belts, so we were able to get rid of 1 belt, and she did keep 1 that she does wear. Next is my husband and I got a set of pot and pans. These are not all of them, but we pulled out all of our old pots and pans, put in the new ones, and those are going to Goodwill. My husband was kind of like, well, why are we giving them to Goodwill? Who's going to want our nasty old pans? And I told him, I said, pans can be used for a lot of different reasons. Like when you go to Goodwill, I would go to Goodwill to look for pans if we were going to go camping and I wanted like a really old set for camping. If I was going to do some sort of like wax melting or like some sort of project that you needed to use an old pan that you didn't care if you got dirty or not, crafting, that kind of stuff. So, you know, your old stuff can go to use even though you don't think, you don't think anybody would want it. People do buy this stuff, so definitely keep that in mind. Okay, for some reason, my daughter, even though I try to tell her family members, you know, please try not to buy her a bunch of little knick-knacky things, and they do anyways. Anyways, she ended up with a lot of these press-on nails, or I don't even know what they're called, the stick-on nails, and she got 3 sets of those, so I made her get rid of 2 sets that she didn't use, and so she picked out these 2, so we're going to give those to Goodwill. The little lotion back there, she said was old, so we're going to throw that away. The body sprays and the lotion are going to Goodwill because they are pretty much new. She got some body sprays for Christmas, so again, using the 1 in, 1 out rule. Over here, we have a bunch of bows that she was able to go through and say, you know what, I'm not going to wear those. And out of my craft room, I was able to get rid of a bunch of stamp pads and stamp accessories that I'm not going to use anymore. So these will either go to church or to maybe my daughter's art class or somewhere that can use art supplies, because the stamp pads are still in working order. So okay, so that was just a quick little update. I just wanted to show you how we go about doing things, you know, the one in, one out rule, and also just kind of bargaining if your kids aren't very accepting of the fact that they need to get rid of some things. Sometimes you have to kind of bargain with them, and it's kind of weird too, even with adults. Like I noticed when I first started this whole process, it took me a long time to get rid of things. Like I would keep thinking, you know, someday I'm gonna need this. Well, someday turned into like 5 years, and then I started to realize, you know what, I really don't need this. And it's easier once you start getting rid of things. It's kind of like a snowball effect. Like it gets easier and easier as you do it. So only if you're able to get rid of like maybe 5 things today, just try to get rid of 5 things today, and then, you know, maybe the next day try to maybe, if you have a lot of things to get rid of, try 6 things. And then just try to keep doing it, and you'll see that as you keep going with the process that it gets easier and easier as you do it. So anyways, that's just my little thing for today, my organizing task, decluttering. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I will talk to you later. Bye.